Hello, everybody. Good morning. It's Rick. It's February 9th, I want to say. All right. Yes, what you're looking at is Donald Trump. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to show all of you how smart you are. These lawyers and judges, they don't want you to know how smart you are. If you know how to read the English language, you could beat any judge, you could beat any lawyer. And I'm proof of it. Now, I don't care what your political opinions are. If you don't like this man or whatever, that's up to you. But I will say this. I was very, very excited after I watched this video. I was in the car with my wife last night. We were going out food shopping because we having a snowstorm here in New York. And what he's doing is he's the president of the United States. Every word he says will bring attention. And what he's doing is he's pointing out that these judges are out of control. See, I filed a case in federal court and I was completely stonewalled. And what the judges are doing to him is what they did to me. So I wrote in very plain English. I made my points very clearly. A lot of you read my paperwork. I'm very thorough. I over-explain, as I say. Now, I'm going to play some of this video for you, and you're going to see he's going to read the law. And the law is very, very plain. And he's the President of the United States. And it says in this law why he's able to ban aliens from entering into this country. And these judges in this federal courts in the 9th District, the appeals court, they're violating their oath of office because they're interpreting his reasons when all he's doing is initiating a law that, as the President of the United States, he's allowed to do. And he's going to cite the law. He's going to read it. And a couple of judges are taking quotes that he made when he was running as a candidate. Now, when he was a candidate and when he's a president are two different things. All right? They're not allowed to go by your intent. They're supposed to go by evidence. And he's initiating a law that, as President of the United States, he's allowed to do. And what these judges are doing, and lawyers, they're basically activists. They're interpreting his meanings and everything, and he's going to show you how simple it is. And you guys can do the same thing. This is what I was doing. And this is what you can do. I'm going to show you guys how smart you are. Now watch what he does here.
Suspension of entry or imposition of restrictions by the president. Okay, now, this isn't just me. This is for Obama, for Ronald Reagan, for the president. And this was done, very importantly, for security, something you people know more about than all of us. It was done for the security of our nation, the security of our citizens, so that people come in who aren't going to do us harm. And that's why it was done. And it couldn't have been written any more precisely. It's not like, oh, gee, we wish it were written better. It was written beautifully. So just listen. Here's what it says. This is what they're arguing. Whenever the president finds that the entry of any aliens, okay, the entry of any aliens.
He's reading the law, by the way.
Or of any class of aliens. So any aliens, any class of aliens, into the United States. So the entry of people into the United States. Let's say, just to be precise, of aliens into the United States. So any time, whenever the president finds that the entry of any alien or any class of aliens into the United States would be detrimental to the interests of the United States, right? So if I find as president that a person or a group of people will be detrimental to the interests of the United States. And certainly there's lots of examples that we have, but you shouldn't even have them necessarily. He may be, and he may, by proclamation, and for such period as he shall deem necessary. Now, the only mistake is they should have said he or she. But hopefully it won't be a she for at least another 7 years. After that, I'm old. See? I just noticed that, actually. Just noticed it. I'm saying, whoa, this is not politically correct. It's correct, but it's not politically correct. You know, this is the old days. He may, by proclamation, and for such period as he shall deem necessary. So here it is. People coming in. Suspend the entry of all aliens. Right? That's what it says. It's not like, again, a bad high school student would understand this. Anybody would understand this. Suspend the entry of all aliens or any class of aliens as immigrants or non-immigrants. Or impose on the entry of aliens. Okay, so you can suspend the aliens, right? You can suspend the aliens from coming in. Very strong. Or impose on the entry of aliens any restrictions he may deem to be appropriate. Okay. So you can suspend, you can put restrictions, you can do whatever you want. And this is for the security of the country, which, again, you're the chiefs, you're the sheriffs. You understand this. And I listened to lawyers on both sides last night, and they were talking about things that had just nothing to do with it. I listened to a panel of judges, and I'll comment on that. I will not comment on the statements made by certainly one judge. But I have to be honest.
Judge Friedland.
That if these judges wanted to, in my opinion, help the court in terms of respect for the court, they do what they should be doing. I mean, it's so sad. They should be, when you read something so simple and so beautifully written and so perfectly written, other than the one statement, of course.
All right, you see what I'm talking about? All you need to do is read. And if the law says this now, what is my argument on my affidavits? I make it very simple. The Fourth Amendment of the Bill of Rights says your property cannot be seized unless by a warrant. Are these garnishment orders warrants? No, they don't come from a court. So how the hell is your employer? Now listen, they're going to push back. That's why what we're doing is we're making evidence. So the interrogatories, when they present these bullshit income withholding orders, and there's no judge signature on it, there's no clerk signature on it, and it's issued by an agency within the executive branch, which is a violation of separation of powers, you got them. What judge is going to argue with that? Then all you have to just keep saying to that judge, Your Honor, the Fourth Amendment demands a warrant. This is not a warrant. The 14th Amendment demands equal protection. My employer is supposed to protect my rights, not deprive them. Very simple, guys. And that's how you're going to win. All right. Now, I'm going to show you how to catch a troll. All right. Now, I know I'm doing good work also. You want to know why? Because I'm starting to get attacked by trolls. And I had a guy asking me some questions. And, I was answering him a little bit. And he was playing it off like he was some victim. Then he started asking me these questions, and I became very suspicious. All right. Let me see here. Okay. This clown. I mean, how many guys? He started asking me, how many people did I help get off the child support by my affidavits? And I got suspicious. And then he goes, I mean, how many guys? Now, anybody here said I have helped somebody get off child support yet? We're all in this together. We just started this. We're on our way there. No, I haven't had one success story yet, but it's going to happen. Trust me. It happened for me. If it happened for me, it could happen for you. And all we're doing is following my steps. So, okay, so we got a guy here. Now look, you see that? There's nothing there, so that's always a dead giveaway. Michael Meyer. Okay. We're going to go on Michael Meyer's YouTube page now. There he is. Now look. Here's a dead giveaway. He has no subscribers. Now what they do, these trolls, is then he just likes random videos. So he wants all you guys to think he's black. See all these like videos with thugs and stuff. So, I might get a little offended with that if I was a black guy. He's just trying to pass himself off as a black guy. All right. Well, I took it a little bit further. Then I Googled his name, and look what I found here. Now, this may not be him, but it's a little suspicious that a guy's asking me questions, trying to disguise himself, and he's trying to, asking me these lawyer-type questions. And look who we got here. Michael Meyer. He's the director. Now, what a coincidence. Is that a coincidence? The International Bar Association of North America. Now, if this is indeed him, what is he doing trolling my channel? And he as I question him, I go, "Are you a subscriber?" And he's, "Oh yeah, I'm a subscriber. I found you through whatever. Wasil Bey." So obviously he's trolling Wasil Bey as well. Probably trolling Armin Osiris. So what a coincidence that he is a director. Now this may not be him, but I just find it very suspicious. And I blocked him. Sorry, Michael, you ain't watching. You have to use another channel to watch my videos. But I got you. I caught you. So that's what these trolls do. Trolls are a good indication that we're on the right track. Because they're worried, these lawyers. There's these trolls. They're called Quatloo trolls. Quatloo. Quatloo is a message board for lawyers and stuff, and they like to make fun of us. They like to make fun of people that represent themselves, because they're claiming the flag that has the gold fringes on it is maritime flag. Ha ha ha! Like that means something. Yeah, it does mean something. If you notice that all the flags, if you watch on TV in the courtrooms, they all have the gold fringe. That means it's maritime law. Yeah, that's what they do. So they make fun of us. But it's working. All right, so all you got to do is read the law. This is the actual law right there. And it's very plain. So that's all you got to do, guys. You just look up the law and read it. And if you understand it, that's it. That's all you need. You know that you're right. So is there any warrants being issued for your property? No. So then they're taking your property illegally. It's very simple. Now I'm going to tell you, you know where judges get their power from? Evidence. That's it. If they don't have evidence, they have no power. It's very, very simple. They don't want you to notice. They want you to think that this high and mighty person, they're in a courtroom, they're sitting higher than you, they're wearing this costume with the black robe, they got this piece of wood that they slam down, they talk down to you. It's all to give you an impression that they're more powerful than you when they're not. I've proven it. Okay? Just go watch my video interacting with that judge. Oh, by the way, that was the video that guy was trolling. And he was asking me these questions. And, I said to him, well, children is, by the way, your children is your property. It's a little politically incorrect, but your children is your property. And nobody could tell you what to do with your property. But, they like to tell you have to support your property, but they don't want you to know it's your property. All right? So if anybody's having custody issues, that's the way you go about it. You don't tell me what I can do and can't do with my property. Your children are your property. You're not a non-custodial parent. You're a man. You're a woman. All right. So listen, I hope I showed you guys how smart you are. And I also showed you how to catch a troll. Take it easy.